Will on deck. So Will, go ahead and unmute your mic, join the conversation. Thanks for coming up on the stage.
Hey, thanks, guys. I'm hoping for a very robust primary, and I don't think we should be afraid of it. We need to go back and look at some old footage of Andre the Giant and Hulk Hogan in the steel cage match, and that's what needs to happen. Okay, figuratively speaking, of course, with no blood and all that. But I think we need a robust primary, and I think it's only going to help whoever survives this primary. If for some reason Trump survives, he's already moving to the right of Ron DeSantis. I think he's being pushed to the right, especially on a couple of issues. We've seen a whole bunch of video series where he's pushed back on transgenderism in kids and that whole movement, grooming children in public schools. I think he realizes that he has to jump into that. So he's moving to the right on that. So whatever's happening right now, it might be ugly. It might not be comfortable. It might not feel like we're all together. But in the end, when the primary is over, that's the time to, get behind the candidate and heal old wounds and be strong. The big question you have here in your group is Trump playing 4D chess. I see this all the time on social media, especially Twitter. I'm on Twitter all the time, and I see all these. Yeah. Well, the whole 4D chess thing is just a cover for all the mistakes and all the bumblings that Trump has made. Why is he with Lindsey Graham? Oh, it's 4D chess. What he's really trying to do is he's going to just keep his enemies closer. You've heard that phrase. Or, well, what about keeping Fauci? Why didn't he fire Fauci? That was a big mistake. It was dumb. He should have fired him a long time ago. Well, you got to understand, it was all part of a grand master plan. The only one that I know that plays 4D chess is the Lord God himself. Us mere humans don't know how to do it, I don't think. And whoever usually says that, it's just silliness. And you just got to peel it back and just say, hey, you know what? That was a mistake. And no one's going to admit that in politics. No one's going to admit mistakes in politics or apologize. They have to pivot somehow. Maybe that's the best way to do it. But this idea, every time I hear 4D chess, it's to cover up mistakes. Every time I hear that being mentioned on the Trump side, I'm not hearing a whole lot of 4D chess from Ron DeSantis, by the way.
You never hear 4D chess from Ron DeSantis. You never hear that from his team.
Nope.
By the way, let me throw this out there. 4D chess does not actually exist. You can have 3D chess. 4D chess, it's not actually a game. You can't play. Human beings cannot operate in the fourth dimension. Okay, so I throw that out there. Go ahead.
And 45D chess is a bra size. Last time I checked, I don't know, but I wouldn't know, and I wouldn't know about that. But anyway, what I'm saying is that just kind of getting back to your point again. You don't see that from Ron DeSantis' people. He's too busy making things happen. He's too busy, pushing his agenda forward. He's too busy taking down Disney for what they're doing. He's too busy gutting CRT from schools. He's too busy firing district attorneys who are not following the law in Florida. He's too busy doing things, So 4D chess is to me inaction. It means you're not doing something, you're not doing anything, or you're covering up for mistakes. That's what, if you really want to nail down what 4D chess is, 3D chess, or whatever the hell it is, right? It is covering up mistakes and having people cover up for you. Let
me throw this out there, Will. This is what I said on my social media feed the other day. I said, we hear about the 4D chess all the time, stuff like that. America is tired of 4D chess. We were told there was a plan. Trump was going to be reinstated. All this stuff, all this exotic stuff. Here's the thing: America doesn't want 4D chess. You know what America wants? A good, solid game of checkers.
Yep.
We just want stuff to work. Nuts and bolts. And I gave this analogy the other day. If the pipes in your basement have broken and your basement is flooding, you don't want somebody to come by and give you a 5-year plan on how they're going to redesign the way pipes work, and someday this problem will be solved. They want somebody that'll go down into the basement, turn off the water, and fix the pipes and save your house. And that's checkers. That's what Ron DeSantis brings. He doesn't bring 4D chess. He doesn't bring 5D chess. He brings a good, solid game of checkers. And I think that's what America wants. We don't want all this exotic stuff. We don't want a plan. Go ahead.
I wanted to say this real quickly. This idea of 4D chess wasn't floated from Trump first. You know who was floated from first when I first started hearing about it? Mitch McConnell. He's got it all worked out. You know, people that were just kind of defending GOP pre-Trump, right? He's got it all worked out. He's doing this for a reason. How's that working out for Mitch McConnell right now? How's that 4D chess of all these stealth moves that supposedly he's making? He's just doing exactly what the Democrats want him to do in the end. And he's just part of the uniparty, right? The unibrow party. So, you know, that's where it originated from. And people need to remember that. So.
Well,
Hey,
you know,
I really want to thank you for stepping up on the stage,
Thanks,
Will.